Hello, this is Goku Fortosum1 back with part 2 of my DC 75 first thoughts, where this is my thoughts on what I think should be in the set. This video did run a little long, so I had to break it into two parts. It was just barely about, I think it was running over 2 minutes, so I had no choice. I didn't want to cut down important stuff, and I don't usually cut. Usually when they run over a minute, I'm forced to do two parts. So let's get into the video. This is where I'm talking about things that I expect to see from this set. I hope to see, and these are the things I want to see. So let's get into the video. Okay, when I was at the Heroclix tournament, I was talking to some people, and they were telling me what they want to see in the set. And there are a lot of things I do want to see in the set. But first I'm going to say what I think the set will be. They were mentioning how it's going to be different eras, and I agree with that. Now, I think they're wrong about how they're going to go about doing it. But ultimately, what I think the set will be, now that I think about it, is I think they're going to take the primary eras, the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, late 2000s, and basically make a few figs from each generation. I think that would be interesting. And there's 75 figs, and I think they can get about 10 per era. Around 10 per era. And I think it will be broken up into subsets like that. There are a few prerequisites, I think, that are going to be in the set. First of all, is I'm a Batman fan. Don't know if you know I'm a Batman fan, but I'm a Batman fan. And Catwoman hasn't gotten a lot of figs. Now, yes, you're going to tell me, oh, she got a dual fig with Batman last set. Yeah, I want to see a solid Catwoman figure. Not a dual fig, a solid Catwoman figure. She deserves a figure. Other characters get dozens of figures, and she doesn't get a lot of them. She should. She was in Batman #1. He was in Batman #1. Believe me, he was in Batman #1. The first issue the Joker ever appeared in was also had the first appearance of Catwoman. She's a very iconic character, and there's no reason she should not be in this set. I could go on a long rant of why Catwoman should be in the set, but I'm not going to. Other than that, the Joker should be in the set, and I think beyond that, there's probably not going to be a lot of other Batman villains. I saw a couple of ideas. Classic Batman and Robin would be cool. They did Tim Drake and Bruce Wayne Batman, so that'd be cool to get classic Batman and Robin. I would also like to see some Reborn things. I don't know if we're gonna get Gotham City Sirens, the Catwoman, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy figures, either as a triple fig or as 3 individual figs that have the keyword. But I would love to see that later on. And I would love to see them actually have the keyword Gotham City Sirens, instead of just all the Batman related figs have Gotham City. I think that's kind of stupid. Seeing Doomsday in the set, also somebody was mentioning, and I don't know who it was, having the Death of Superman type idea, where you'd have Doomsday, definitely. You'd also have to, in the set, you'd also have to have several other figs. New Superboy, which they would call Young Superman, but doesn't matter. A Steel, a Cyborg Superman. And that would be interesting, and kind of a thing. That was a big part. I can't wait to see what kind of Green Lanterns they have. I hope they have classic Green Lantern in the set. They've only made one of them so far, and they should make another one. They made a billion Hell Jordan, so they can make a classic one of those. I also expect to see a Hell Jordan in the set. I don't expect to see a classic Flash, but I do expect to see a Flash. I also don't expect to see a lot of newer figs, like figs that were not in older sets, because this should be pretty much a lot of reprints. Unlike Web of Spider-Man, which had a lot of newer ones, I expect to see a lot of reprints. Out of all of these so far, I think Sergeant Rock might be the only new one and I hope to see more stuff like that. More stuff where they're just doing older reprints of older figs, because for a while there were a lot of bad characters out there, and I know when they made Arkham Asylum's set, they actually made a lot of the Batman villains again, and they made them good. So I wait to see that. Also, I want to see for Superman villains, because I mentioned Batman villains, I definitely want to see. We got Doomsday, but I definitely want to see a Lex Luthor businessman type character, a support character. We've seen a lot of Lex Luthors over time that wasn't like that, and they can give him really good key powers, and they can make him a really good 30-40 point character, and I think they should do that, because giving him a suit of armor every time they make one is getting bored. I also want to see a Brainiac. I don't know what Brainiac, but I definitely want to see a Brainiac. Maybe a classic Brainiac. Maybe Brainiac 13. They haven't done one of those since first time they did Brainiac. I also want to see some Legion of Superhero characters. Probably the main three would be awesome to have, because they're not modern anymore, so that'd be cool to actually have them, so you can actually make Legion teams. That would be Lightning Lad, Cosmic Boy, and Saturn Girl. Other than that, I don't really know much of what else I want. Obviously, there's probably going to be a Martian Manhunter in the set. There's definitely going to be a Flash of some kind. I don't know if there will be a Green Arrow. There might be. Obviously, there's a White Arrow, or whatever you call him. But yeah, White Lantern, Green Arrow. But beyond that, I don't really know what else is going to be in the set. I can speculate. New Hawkman would be kind of cool. I can speculate, but I want them to do some spectacular things. New Supergirl. And there was kind of a one-person rumor that there might be a Supergirl, Batgirl dual fig. That would be kind of cool. A Superman, Supergirl dual fig would be really awesome. Same thing with Batman and Batgirl. That would be awesome. I could go on forever for what I want to see, but I've really stated what I want to see and what I expect. Please leave me a comment or a video response telling me if you agree, disagree, or what you want to see in the set. I want to see a lot of I want to see a lot of comments and maybe a video response if anybody wants to do it. I love to see what you guys want to see, because I love this game, and I think it's a really good game, and I want to hear what you guys have to say about it, because I really do like to hear from my subscribers. And keep good comments coming. I've been getting a lot of comments on my videos, and I'm really excited that I've actually been getting a lot of views. So see you next time, YouTube.